following program on Ada Derana 24 is classified for general audience. It is intended for all ages. It contains little or no violence, no strong language, and little or no sexual dialogue or situations.
A very good evening. You are joining the Business Best, the platform for the best in the business and an opportunity for you to connect with innovation, excellence and talent as we introduce entrepreneurs and veterans from various industries. Planning a wedding can be a daunting task, right? So if you are a person who is having a really busy schedule and really busy with your day-to-day chores, making your big day perfect can be a real nightmare. So today on our show, we are going to introduce to you a premier wedding planning company and the mastermind behind it. I warmly welcome you, Mr. Shannen Anthony, the Managing Director at Press Play Entertainment Private Limited, to our show. Thank you very much, Shannen, for being on our show today.
Thank you for having me, Rakshi.
Definitely. So, Shannen, I would love to know about your story. You have a story behind your success.
Yes.
Yes, tell me about
basically, Press Play Events, we made the name Events after a while. And it started in 2017.
Okay.
And I used to be a DJ at the start.
Wow.
Yes, no one knows it.
So just after school you were a DJ?
Right after the school, I had my own sound system and light system.
Nice.
And that's how I got into the field of events. So that's where it all started. The passion started from there. Seeing all the, the people working together, different types of vendors coming in. And so basically that was there. And after COVID hit, we were obviously back at home for a couple of years, as in a big year.
Yes.
And that's where I saw potential in the industry. And that's where we thought, okay, why can't I do it? Like, why can't we as a company provide all the services together to a client? Because at that time, people find it difficult to source vendors, to coordinate with them. And planning companies were too expensive to afford.
Of course.
And that's where I thought, why not? We started very small. We started with all garden weddings, because back in COVID, people are going for all backyard weddings, small, intimate stuff.
That was a trend.
That was a trend. And that's
influenced
where we
by
thought,
the Western culture.
Exactly. We thought, why not? That's easy also, not a very big thing.
Yeah.
So that's where the training started. We started doing small garden weddings.
Nice.
We bought our own chairs.
Even at homes?
Yes, at home. Mostly at homes.
Wow.
So our marketing strategy was to promote all garden weddings, not to go for halls, because halls were not available. They were not letting you all have weddings there.
Yeah.
And so basically house weddings somewhere. We branded it as garden weddings, backyard weddings. And that's where we promoted. We got a few bookings. That became a whole trend. We did our own lights and like seating.
Wow.
So that was.
So you registered your company after that, or
no?
Was
it was registered at Press Play Entertainment, because it was sounds, lights, DJ. That's that part. So that's why the entertainment part was there.
Okay.
So then after COVID only, we came into the other industry where we expanded actually to setting up, like giving the whole solution basically. That's how we grew. From that, we took on. We got a whole team inside as well. We got separate departments. Some boys are running the whole sounds and lights setup. Then set of boys are running the like fabrication part, stages and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then my mother also joined.
Oh wow!
Yes. So that's.
So was she working before that?
She was working before that. She that's where the passion came to me as well. So she was also doing decors before I started the company, for the office functions and all that stuff. So from that, after she thought, why not? We can, do this together. And she came in, and she's now handling the whole decor part of my company.
She was an entrepreneur herself.
She was working for a company before, but she was, she was very creative. That's where my creativity also came in.
You got it from her.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Nice.
And then now basically she's one who is handling the decor part. So and then after she joined, my sister was joined.
Oh.
So
She was into.
she's in
something
hospitality
of
as
this
well. She
nature?
was working at a Colombo in hotel at a hotel in Colombo, and she joined. I think around couple of months after we boomed into that whole wedding scene.
Okay.
So she all joined. Then she and me are handling very close now. She's handling the coordination part. We both are putting our all ideas together,
Nice,
and then my parents execute it. But I mean, my mother executes it with the decor part and all that stuff. She has her own separate department, as in like she only gets the flowers down, gets her own team to get it prepared. Then I handle my own team to go and set it up at the hotel and all that stuff.
Oh, it's like a one-stop
Yes,
shop.
now it's getting one-stop shop now.
Okay, right. So the family business.
Yes.
So how many are there on your team?
Now we are currently with around close to 25.
25.
Yeah, plus part-time staff.
How many vendors working with you?
As in third-party vendors?
Third-party vendors.
There's quite a few. There is around, I'm not very sure of the number.
Must be a lot, right?
Yeah, so basically now we obviously outsource as well.
Okay.
We don't have all the services in-house.
Oh, okay.
All the main services actually we do it in-house, but there are certain events where we need professional people to do that part only.
True.
And it's hard to manage the whole team. It's not an easy task over there. So then we get in third-party vendors also in-house to get the output.
Okay, nice. So what are the functions you handle under you or your?
Basically, I handle the staff and I handle clients as well. Basically, my sister only, Chanel, she's my sister. She's the one who gets the booking normally.
Okay.
She's the one who coordinates with the client, and then after that, in the confirmation process only, I come in and then we put in new ideas and we change the whole setup. We give new trends to the client.
Of course.
And that's where
there are a lot of trends, right?
Yes.
So coming to that point, Shannen. So you handle or you deal with this the party from the bride side and the groom side.
Yes.
Must be really difficult, right? And
Yeah.
you have the bride, you have the groom,
Basically,
you have the bride's mother, you have the groom's mother, and how do you deal with them?
It comes to that.
How interesting it is. Can you share
It's very interesting.
Some incidents, some interesting things that
client
happened?
to client, it's very different. Some
Okay.
clients, the groom, mostly 90% of the clients, it's a bride's ideas, and brides is the final decision is the bride. So, but there are certain times when the whole family gets involved.
Okay.
Then it's very hard. You need to sort out everyone's problems. That one with the bride's mother will have something, the groom's father will have something. So, yeah, it's very challenging. It's fun because we love to do it. That me, my sister, Michelle, my mother, all three, we are very passionate about it, and we take it as a challenge every time.
A real challenge. Anything
Yes.
interesting that comes to your mind when we are talking about dealing with problems of this nature, like having different opinion coming in and having all the ideas on the table and to like decide on what to do?
Yes.
Any interesting things that?
That's where everyone has a lot of ideas. So there is some ideas where it's not practical in Sri Lanka.
Sure.
And some outputs that we cannot picture in with the supplies we have in Sri Lanka and all that. So we put in all the practical and the experience we have also and
Okay.
try to sort it out. And we make sure that everything they say is done.
Okay.
A lot of reviews we get is also that that we always say yes to a client.
Okay.
You say you want this, we'll say yes before, and
Okay.
then we'll at least somehow do it.
Okay, but sometimes you say yes, but it's not like you cannot do it.
There has not
come
yet,
across
not
such?
yet,
Okay.
hopefully. But there are a lot of suppliers now in Sri Lanka, and a lot of suppliers, third-party vendors, and all that who have these items. You can source it and get it done for sure. Only thing is sticking into the particular budget is the problem. That is the point over there.
Everyone is looking for affordable budgets.
That's right. There are some items where you need to fabricate it brand new. Mostly at weddings, most of these setups you see all are fabricated or refabricated, or some things are taken down and fixed it in another way.
Okay.
So yeah, everything is possible, but I think we'll need to.
The cost involved.
The cost involves. That's the point.
That's the point. So we are talking about wedding planning today. I'll see you after this break. Welcome after the break, and we are with the premier wedding planning company, Press Play Entertainment Private Limited, and we have the managing director, Shannen Anthony, with us today. So Shannen, we were talking about the difficult situations you have come across so far. Okay, if I ask you this question, there are so many wedding planning companies out there. What values make you stand out from the rest?
Yeah, that's a good point actually. So we are not actually a wedding planning company as say, because wedding planning, when you say there are wedding planning companies where outsource their vendors and get the output done. But in our cases, I have done that. We started as that. Okay. I had my own vendors, and we used to coordinate, the flooring done by another one, the florals from another person, the lights from another person, and it was a whole task. It was very challenging to challenge with different types of companies and different types of people. So basically the difficulties we faced was it's hard to get the same output we want to get. So that's where when we started doing our own supplies when it comes to lighting and dance floors and florals and all that stuff. We used to do it in-house. So none of the wedding planning companies do have them in-house. So that's how I think we'll have to say that we stand out.
So Shannen, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In 5 years' time? In 5 years' time, we would like to see us, having all the supplies in-house. That is the plan we are going to do. Have all the services, do all the services in-house. And that will be the plan, I guess.
Okay.
In future.
Everything in-house,
Everything
right?
in-house.
So let's say I want to plan my wedding, and I come to you to Press Play Entertainment with my fiance. Yes, I come to you. Okay. Right. So how do we start? How do you start the whole process? Now, planning a wedding, yes, as you correctly said, it's a daunting task. Yes. But how do you start the process?
Of course. So basically, we have two types of clients.
Okay.
Some clients already have their picture in mind, right? There are some clients they have their specific requirements. They want it like this and like
a fairy tale wedding, or this wedding, that wedding.
So those clients are actually fun.
Okay.
It's easy for us as well because they know what they want. We don't need to be suggesting and getting that confirmation back and forth. So in that way, what we do is we get the ideas. And we get their budget as well before we start, as in we need to know how much they are willing to go in their process, as in the setup and all that stuff.
That's your first question?
No, not the budget, obviously.
Okay.
That's not our first question. What they want is the first question.
Okay.
And what the look they are looking for, the theme and all that. We get all those information.
Okay.
And then basically now all the weddings, everybody have their Pinterest board on hand. They come with that and they show it to us. Then they say this and this is this what we want. So then what happens is we get a quotation done for their requirement.
Okay.
The exact requirement.
With everything.
With everything included, of course. Some clients want the hotel also coordinated, the seating, the special effects and DJs to dance floors.
Wow.
And that.
So you give them options, or you show them, okay, this is your DJ or this is your band,
and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that catalog includes all the pricing of the services we provide in-house and outsourced.
Okay.
We explain them. These are services we provide in-house, and these services we outsource from third-party vendors.
Okay.
If that's the case, you can suggest, okay, I need to go with this specific vendor. Then we can do it. Okay, I will coordinate with them. The booking will go through us.
Okay.
So it's stress-free for you all because you all are just in a one-stop shop.
Yes,
again.
one-stop shop. True enough. And do you offer discounts as well?
Yes, of course. So basically,
what type of discounts? Because people must be really interested in knowing what discount I will have. Okay.
So bigger the requirements, we can give more discounts because now say when you book around 3 to 4 services from us, the lorries and all that are coming from the same location and same set of labor staff and all that. So in that way, you will be saving up a lot of money there. When it comes to transportation, cost is very critical right now in weddings, and different vendors are from different areas. They come in different times and all that stuff, so that all can be managed with that.
Now I come to you, you show me the catalog and all the options, and I pick what I want, and after that what happens?
After that, basically, we also give you ideas. So there are certain trends that we also keep in a document where we want to
the latest trends and all.
We want to pitch into clients.
So you're constantly in touch with all these trends?
Yes, of course. We always stay in touch on the trends. And what we normally do is we mix our ideas. We get your ideas, we tell, okay, let's do this in this way. Then we'll get this look. Or we'll do it in this way, so that we already have this in house. So we can, cut down the cost as well, since we have that particular fabrication already. So in that way, we mix and match our ideas, and then we send the quotation. That's how it works.
And after that, you start planning the wedding?
Yes.
And they have to make an advance payment, and then they have to
basically when the quotation normally takes at least a month, because back and forth we change ideas, we change services, we then try to cut costs, then we try to get into a certain budget, and those period is there around, it takes close to around 2 to 3 weeks. It depends on the client's requirements and all that stuff. So after that only we get an advance, and then we work on the costings and all that stuff.
So nice. So you give a lot of service and support to your clients, I see. Is it only weddings you do, or do you do any other corporate events?
Not really. We do corporate events. We love doing corporate events as well, because we give a lot of creative stuff, creative inputs to corporate events a lot. Not a lot of corporate event managers have that right now. So basically, normal corporate, when you say corporate, you see LED walls, sounds, lights, that's about it. But we try to focus on more creative stuff, like you add more florals, you add more you give out your brand with that with the event.
So if anyone is interested in connecting with you, how can they do that, Shannen?
Yes, we have our own website as well, and we do communicate a lot through WhatsApp, because that's the most easiest these days.
So do you have your own website as well?
Yes, we do. We have our website, and we have a form as well, where clients can fill in their details and get the specific requirements through that. And mostly we communicate through WhatsApp, because it's easy to send the pictures back and forth, get the ideas, send our work to them. And WhatsApp and email is the most easiest way to communicate and get in touch with us.
Oh, very nice. So thank you very much, Shannen, for joining us today, and I wish you all the very best with all your future endeavors. And thank you for being on our show once again. And we were talking about wedding planning, which is a daunting task for any couple. And we were in conversation with Press Play Entertainment. I'll see you next week. Have a pleasant evening.